If there's one piece of dating advice that we can all agree on, it's that you've got to be your best self. You've got to be the kind of woman that your ideal man would be attracted to. You've got to go on a personal journey to unleash your personal power and your feminine energy. You've got to have that exciting life that men will love being a part of. But there's only one problem. What if you're struggling? What if you're having a hard time right now for whatever reason? What if you don't have the kind of life that a man would find fascinating? Does that mean you shouldn't date until you get your stuff together? Hi, I'm Amy Waterman, a dating and relationship expert with yourbrilliance.com. And in this video series, I am busting the myths of popular dating advice. So follow me as we swap old-fashioned superstition for some super cool dating science. Like many of you, I went through my own personal development phase. About 15 years ago, I discovered self-help. And I read Louise Hay and Marianne Williamson and Wayne Dyer and M. Scott Peck, and I learned so much, and I felt so inspired. Self-help does a lot of good. It's wonderful when you can start to make that shift towards becoming more aware of your patterns and taking more responsibility for your future. So if you want to do that, and you can do that, then you should be applauded. But being on a journey to become your best self is not a precondition for love. We are all worthy of love. We don't have to earn that by being our best self, and we don't get disqualified from love if we don't do the right things or if we're not the right kind of people. Now, obviously, that's not always how it feels. Sometimes it can feel like some people definitely deserve love more than others. It can feel like people who have their lives together deserve love more than people who don't. Or people who are hot and fabulous deserve love more than people who aren't. But that leaves a lot of people out. And it doesn't accurately reflect what we actually know about relationships. It's not true that you have to be your best self in order to attract a great relationship. In many ways, having a great relationship helps you become your best self. Good relationships ground us. They give us stability. We can take more risks when there's somebody there to catch us if we fall. And in fact, finding someone to love who loves you back is the single best thing you can do for yourself. Dr. Dean Ornish famously wrote, "I am not aware of any other factor in medicine that has a greater impact on our survival than the healing power of love and intimacy." Not diet, not smoking, not exercise, not stress, not genetics, not drugs, not surgery. So you can wait to start your search for love until you feel like you've made progress on your journey to becoming your best self. But why? Love will help you get there. Relationships are just as common among people who are struggling as they are among people who have it all together. Nothing takes you out of the running for finding someone. Not health challenges, not finances, and not emotional baggage. And yet it's easy to feel a sense of stigma when you put yourself out there. You're not where you think everyone else is. Maybe you would love to have the time and energy to work on yourself, but you're just so tired all the time. You're alone, and it would make such a difference to have a shoulder to lean on, which makes you a needy woman, which is basically man repellent. So you'd better keep going at it alone until you sort your stuff out. Really? Maybe that's exactly why you need to keep on believing in yourself. In an ideal world, we would all be working on becoming our best self. But not all of us live in that world. We live in the real world where ordinary people fall for each other exactly where they're at. So if you're holding back from putting yourself out there because you're not where you think you should be, please reconsider. Love heals a lot of things. It can make you stronger. You don't have to be hot and fabulous and independent and confident before you start dating. You just have to be you. But you've got to be brave enough to keep on trying. For more interviews like these, subscribe to Your Brilliance TV here on YouTube, and then come on over and check us out at yourbrilliance.com for more tips and insights on how you can live your most brilliant life. See you next time.